The Cycle of the Six Moons, The Starriest Summer by Adele Young. Chapter 2, The Creator's Return. I don't think I've ever felt anything like this. Not for so long, anyway. It's almost like that fleeting feeling I get right before falling asleep. I'm floating, relaxed, and I can't perceive anything but my own thoughts. I can't feel my body. If I even still have a body. It's at this moment when I'm lying in bed that I wake up again and realize that I was just about to fall asleep. But this time I don't wake up. I don't know if I'm still alive. Am I dead? Did Aaron just kill me? He might have with his crazy experiment. I should have known better than to agree to it so easily. He must have electrocuted me to death. The phantom sensation of a heartbeat pounds at the core of what should be my chest, and a racing stream of something cool and relieving fills in the same area. Does this mean I still have a body? I hear a high-pitched, sharp gasp. At least I still have some working senses. I reach for my face, my fingers trembling, but just before I can touch my cheeks, a gust blows past me and images shoot by in my peripheral vision. For a second, I can see my hands in front of me, and then the images are gone. What was that? I can feel myself moving now. I think I'm actually floating somewhere, as if I'm in space. I turn my head around, looking for that flash of light that just passed, but I can't see anything in the darkness. From behind me, on the bare skin of my upper back, I can finally feel warmth. I spin around, and there, not too far away from me, is a soft orb of pure white light. I've never seen anything like it before. It glimmers with prismatic rays, which stretch out, and soon I'm blinded. I shield my eyes with my forearm and clench my eyes shut. Then I hear a voice. It's not coming from any particular direction, but it sounds as if it's connecting directly to my mind. When the light fades, I see who the voice belongs to, and she's just as beautiful as the light that surrounds her. Just like me, she floats in nothing, but she's a lot more composed. Her hair is almost as black as the space that surrounds us, and it drifts in soft curls behind her, like wisps of smoke. Her white clothes are just as radiant, and when she moves, they flutter like wings in slow motion. No, she actually does have wings. I never gave much thought to the angels depicted in religious artwork, but she's the epitome of what angels should be. You're here to take me to the afterlife, aren't you? I hold my hand so close to my mouth that I might as well be biting my knuckles. I don't understand a word that she's saying. I curl into a ball and turn away from her. If this is the epic opening of the video game, then I'd better hurry up and get to the fun part. Even with the warmth of her light, I find myself shivering. I wish I could stand on something solid. I feel another blast of air, like the wind that passed me when I saw the images. Whatever it is, something has changed, because now...
Perhaps this will help you understand.
I lift my head and look at her. She has large golden eyes, and she's looking at me with a certain expression. Is it sadness? Disappointment? Fear, even?
Even if you are the creator of the universes, you no longer have the privilege to manipulate the cycle as you wish.
Huh?
Why have you returned?
Just tell me this, okay? I am playing a video game, right? Or did my brother really kill me?
Neither. The cycle is not something you should take lightly, nor is it something you should toy with.
The bright light that was once the core of her being starts to fade, and I'm not even sure if she's solid anymore. Our surroundings start to brighten, and she notices because I hear more urgency in her voice.
When all of this is over, you must destroy the device that brought you here. Meddling with a cycle like this can throw it out of balance.
I feel the ends of my hair brush the base of my neck. I wave my arms in circles, the same way I'd try to regain balance if I stood on a beam. So what do I do? I reach toward her, hoping that I can grasp her hand or even her clothes or hair. The wind rushes into my ears and she's disappearing into the midday sky.
Live as goddess.
With a last echo of her whisper, she vanishes into the sky and takes with her all the surrounding nothingness. With nothing left to support me, I scream and flail my arms, reaching for the sky or the angel or something, anything to help me. I'm falling so fast I can't even twist around to see what's below me. I don't know if I'll fall into an electric fence, a building, or even a field. All I see is the sky above me, and the wind is so deafening that I can't even hear my own shrieks. With a back-breaking clap, I splash into water. At least I'm not dead yet, but I can't move at all. Electrocution, skydiving, now drowning? My brother really must want to do away with me. My muscles tensing, I choke out my last bubble of air and desperately reach toward the surface. I can still see the sun shimmering in the sky and a shadow on the surface of the water. I still can't move. Even if I could, I don't know if my feeble swimming skills could save me now. The water is so warm, like a bath, so relaxing. I feel myself sinking deeper into the water. Yes, darkness, sleep. A school of colorful fish spiral around me and suddenly I find myself with another breath of air. I reach upward and kick my legs, and I'm certain that I'll make it to the surface. Then, as if the water itself is a net, I feel it hurling me upward. Moments later, I find myself lying on something solid. I spit out water and gasp for air, flicking away the fish that are flapping against me. Someone is patting my back.
Are you all right, miss?
He puts his hand on my shoulder and I cough so hard I nearly retch. If I had even eaten anything this morning, I might throw up, but at least I can save this guy from cleaning up after me. I think I'm okay. My lungs feel like they've been washed and wrung up to dry, but at least I can still breathe. The warm air tastes both sweet and salty. I glance upward, but I don't get a full look at the man. I just see that he's wearing a lightweight but elaborate white cloak. Ugh. Thanks, buddy.
I rode over as soon as I could, but I feared I'd come too late. It seems that the fish have saved you, though.
He pulls one of them off my lap.
That was quite a fall you had there.
Yeah. I sweep aside the fish behind me so I won't squish them when I sit, then lean against the boat. The wood looks like it's melted onto itself, like after years of hundreds of people sitting and rowing for hours beneath this tropical sun. That's a nice touch. Then I look at him. I'm not the kind of person who would normally use the word handsome, but I don't know how else I could describe him in a single word. Attractive seems inadequate, and sexy sounds too slutty for someone of his demeanor. He's probably 10 years older than me, maybe even less, and he has such a warm, welcoming smile that I can't help but smile back. His long, dark hair is braided and drapes over one shoulder. His majestic clothes are still wet from when he pulled me out of the water.
Oh, pardon me. Allow me to dry you.
But he doesn't have any towels. I'm about to tell him that it's okay, I'll just dry in the sun, but he raises his hands. With one graceful sweep, water droplets shoot from my body and then surround the flopping fish in a floating sphere, like iron dust sticking to a magnet. The fish calm down at once and swim happily around themselves. I look back at the man, but he's not holding any magnets or magic wands. The fluid movement of his fingers is the only thing manipulating the water. It's magical. That's right! I'm in a video game! This guy must be a water mage or something. Funny, I thought he would look more blue. Now that I'm in no immediate danger of dying, I think about my brother's invention and smile. He really is a genius after all. The graphics are flawless, the characters are gorgeous, from what I've seen with the angel and the water mage anyway, and everything I had experienced since entering this game world was frighteningly realistic. Even though I know it'll hurt a lot, I can't wait to get my hands on a weapon and start fighting!
Excuse me, miss?
I jump and turn my attention back to the man.
Sorry, but I was just wondering, where is your home? Would you like me to see you back?
Oh, heck no! I just started playing! I can't go back yet. Though he looks confused, he smiles, I guess he's not programmed to acknowledge that it's a game.
I do need to return to Larrley and deliver these fish to the villagers. Would you like to accompany me? And perhaps then I can help you home?
I really don't want to go home at all, but yes! Take me with you!
All right, then. To Larrley.
He reaches over the side of the boat and stirs up the water to propel us forward. At first, I'm afraid that the sphere of fish will fall off the side, but it stays in place.
By the way, miss, if you need to address me, my name is Gediyon.
Gediyon? That name is different. He's been so polite to me, though, I don't want to turn around and be rude. Oh, right. It's just a game, but still. I'm Michelle. My first few moments in the game, and already I have my first party member! And he's a water mage of all things! It's a good thing, because without Gediyon, I probably would have had a game over as soon as I landed. As I'm riding at the front of the boat near the colorful water sphere of what Gediyon calls rush fish, I look around at the surrounding sea. I can see white sand straight below because the water is so clear, but instead of green, it's tinged purple. Every now and then, flamboyant fish swim below, and sometimes we pass over bright coral. The colors ripple like a Van Gogh painting. I'm not sure what my parents are doing in Tahiti right now, but I think riding along in a boat with a handsome mage beats it. The sea stretches to the hazy horizon all around, except straight ahead. Soft green mountains tower in the far distance, but before them are docks and a shadowy village. I'm hoping that they're even more exotic than Tahiti, because then I'll have something to brag about. Even if the village isn't real, I can at least experience it as if it is. I eventually hide under the sphere of water to shield myself from the sun. Gediyon offers me his white cloak for protection, but since I'm a lot tanner than he is, I refuse. Sometime later, he asks,
Forgive me if I'm prying, but from where did you fall?
Gee, I don't know. Space? There was an angel talking to me up there. She had a crazy amount of black hair.
Goddess Saei?
She has a name?
You've spoken with her serene divinity, Goddess Saei.
I guess. Doesn't everyone who plays this game? I stretch back, my view of the sky distorted through the water orb. I guess that explains why she knew a lot, if she's like a goddess or whatever. And you don't know because you're just my ally, right?
Michelle, could you be... Might you possibly...
Huh? He isn't even looking at me anymore. He's gazing at the sky from where I fell.
But how would that even be possible?
I'm not even sure if I care enough to ask him what he means. I'm hot, the boat ride is relaxing, and I still haven't even eaten breakfast. I'm tempted to reach into the water sphere, pull out one of the fish, and bite its head off. Talk about fresh sashimi, but Gediyon warned me that they're toxic unless properly prepared. If I die in this game, I want it to be in battle, not because of some stupid mistake. I wonder if Gediyon thinks I'm an alien or something because he started to look at me funny. He's still smiling ever so slightly, but one of his eyebrows is a bit raised. That's when I scream, jump up, and brush the top of my head into the sphere. Water splashes over my hair, but the fish are still intact. Gediyon, your eyes are red!
Yes, Michelle. Yes, they are.
For a second, I think he frowns, but he covers it up quickly with that smile of his. I crawl across the boat and get a closer look at his eyes. Oh my god, that's so cool! And they're real, too! I'm pretty sure he feels dead uncomfortable with me in his face like this, but I just want to stare at his eyes. They're deep blood red, and the light brightens his irises. The sun couldn't do that if they were contacts. Jeez, if you have eyes like these, I wonder what everyone else looks like. He turns away bashfully.
Well, I'm glad you like them.
For the next few minutes, I sit on the other side of the boat, holding my knees close to my chest and rocking back and forth. At some point, I hope he can show me something else awesome, but he doesn't seem like the type of character to just show off. I open my mouth to say something, but then a small black figure appears over the boat and I scream. Ah!
Madam Manasa!
Gediyon pulls his hand out of the water and allows the boat to slow. I look again and see that the black figure is actually a short woman wearing a dark, ornate velvet robe. She hides her face well under her gray hair, but I can see that she has wrinkly cinnamon-colored skin and a nose the size of a slice of cake. Or maybe I'm just hungry.
How are you this afternoon?
I'm fine, Gediyon, thank you.
She swoops down on me and I find myself pressed against the floor of the boat. Part of the woman's arm is inside the water sphere and her sleeve drips. The water splatters just beside my leg.
It's this young lady I wanted to have a word with.
Me?
Yes, young goddess, you.
So you are.
Why have you returned?
The woman shrieks, inching closer to my face. Her breath smells like curry.
Stars is not ready for your soul. You should have stayed in time.
What are you talking about?
She came from time?
She twirls around and I can breathe.
Yes, boy, and she should have stayed there.
What about time? I'm just playing a game.
No, you are not. Stars is just as real as your Earth, and the cycle is not a toy at your mercy. Your brother shouldn't have created that machine of his. He knew he'd be playing with the universe.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. The creator should only enter stars when she is born here. She's raised and taught the ways of the cycle. It's a lifestyle. A 15-year-old can't hope to learn how to be goddess in 6 months. All because you and your brother wanted to play a game. You've awakened the dormant cycle of the 6 moons, and all of the universes are doomed.
She twists herself like thread on a spindle, then vanishes into nothing. I'm not sure what she just said, but I still want to believe that this is a video game.
What was she talking about?
I ask Gediyon, but when I look at him, he's bowing on one knee.
You are the goddess of stars after all. I should have known from simply looking at you. Please forgive me for my ignorance.
I shake my head. I'm not a goddess. Don't bow to me like that. Please.
But Goddess Michelle, I
No,
must.
no goddess, okay? Just Michelle. I'm nothing special. This is only a video game. I'm just the player. Gediyon lifts his head.
If that's what you wish, then I shall address you as only Michelle. Oh, I can't help but feel awfully...
No. None of this as you wish crap. You don't need to be that formal to me. I'm not goddess of any place, even in a video game.
Very well.
He sweeps his hand back into the water and propels the boat forward. I look ahead at the village. It's not too far now. Funny, before I didn't notice the thick purple fog surrounding it. Whatever this village has in store for me, it's my first task. As the player of this game, I will triumph over all obstacles.